Hello, today we are looking at types of data. So the data we collect is made up of variables. These are pieces of information like a quantity or a characteristic that can be observed or measured. They may change either over time or between individual observations. We have two main types of data. These are categorical data, where the variables are categories, and numerical data, where the variables are numbers. Each type of data has subcategories. Categorical data can either be ordered, such as exam grades A, B, C, or clothes sizes S, M, L. Distinct categorical data can be like types of cars, Holden, Ford, etc., or eye colour, blue, green, brown. Distinct has no order to it, whereas ordered categorical data does have an order. Numerical data can either be discrete, which is whole number values, such as goals scored 0, 1, 2, 3, or number of pets 0, 1, 2. Continuous data has units attached to the number, such as heights of a person, 165 centimetres, 168 centimetres, 170 centimetres, or distance thrown, 2 metres, 3 metres, etc. What we're going to do now is we are going to have a look at describing each type of data as either categorical or numerical. Then if it's categorical, we're going to say whether it's either ordered or distinct, or if it's numerical, as either discrete or continuous. So we have the breed of dogs. Is the breed of dogs as an answer a category, or do we get a numbered answer? For the breed of dogs, we get a categorical answer. So we get it in terms of a category. Then we want to look at whether it's ordered. Are breeds of dogs ordered, or are they distinct? Now they are distinct. We don't have an order to breeds of dogs. We don't know how they are ranked per se. Exam marks. When we get our exam marks, do we get them in terms of categories or numbers? You'd be correct in thinking we get them in terms of numbers. So this is numerical. And then we want to look at whether they're discrete or continuous values. Now, exam marks don't have units attached. So this means that they are discrete. The volume of water in a dam. Do we get a numerical answer or a categorical answer? We get a numerical answer for this, as we're going to get a number answer for what is the volume of water in a dam. And it is continuous because we have units attached when we are measuring volume. Our next one is the audience size for TV programs. Now, our audience size is numerical, and there is no units attached to the audience size. We just get a whole number value, so it is discrete. The makes of cars. So if we're thinking about the makes of cars, that could be anywhere between having a Holden Commodore or a Suzuki Baleno, for example. So this is categorical data. And the makes of cars have no order to them, so they are distinct. Categorical. Now, months of the years. This one's a little bit controversial because we can either measure our months of the year as categorical, such as January, February, March, etc., or we can say that we have the first month, the second month, the third month. However, the main way that we know our months of the year is through categories. So we say that it is categorical and it is ordered, because we have that January comes first and December comes last. Our last one is the type of data is school enrollment. So when you enroll in a school, you're going to have a certain number of school enrollments. That means it is numerical. And it is discrete because you're going to get whole number values. We can't measure it and have units attached to the number. Now, the maximum daily temperatures for May. Temperature we measure as numbers, so it will be numerical. And then it will be continuous because we have that our temperature is on a scale and has units attached to it. Lucky last, the brand of chocolate. So chocolate brands are categorical data. And we don't have any order to categorical data, to brands of chocolate, sorry. So that means it's categorical distinct. Looking at example 2, we're now just going to say whether these numerical variables are discrete or continuous. So remember, discrete is a whole number. Continuous means it has units attached. So the length of a person's foot, we measure that, so it is continuous. A person's shoe size. Now, shoe sizes are whole number values and they don't have units attached to them, so it is discrete. Even though we can get half a size, it's still discrete because we don't have whole units attached to it. Phone calls in a day is also discrete. Duration of the phone call, though, is time. So that is going to be measured using continuous data, as we will have units attached to time. The number of laps swum is discrete data, okay? So finding the number of laps, whereas the time to swim 1 lap of the pool is continuous. The time taken to finish a quiz, again, we're looking at time, and time is continuous data. The number of posts in a fence, we're looking at the number of something, so it is discrete. And finally, for example 2, we have the length of the fence. So the length of the fence is continuous because we are measuring the fence, and the fence will be measured with units attached. Finally, looking at example 3, we want to determine whether the categorical data in the following examples is distinct or ordered. So if we're rating a cafe's food as excellent, good, okay, or poor, these categorical data has an order to them. So it is ordered data. Nominations of favourite TV shows. There is no order to the favourite TV shows when they're nominated. So it is distinct. Colours of cars that pass a school in 1 hour. The colours of something does not have an order, so it is distinct. A survey asks readers to rank their responses as strongly agree, disagree, or strongly disagree. These are ordered answers, so it is ordered data. If the movies for cinemas in Australia are rated G, PG, M, MA, or R, they have an order to them, so it's ordered data. And the types of clothing items such as t-shirt, shorts, skirt, top, these are just distinct data.